Good morning everybody, I'm vlogging today for no reason other than I felt like it. Today is Halloween and just felt like getting my camera out and talking to you. I'm using a new camera, so forgive me if I'm looking over here because it's got a screen on the side, so I might keep sort of doing this a bit. But this camera's really nice, it's called the Olympus Pen F. Here it is, can you see it? It arrived the other day and it is super sexy. It's quite big for a vlog camera, but it's got a really nice lens on it, so, you know, I can do lots of nice things, basically. I like it a lot. What am I doing today? I'm gonna make some breakfast. So I've got two parcels that arrived yesterday that I haven't opened, so I might open them on camera as well. I think one is the new coffee machine. So you might know if you watch my vlogs, because I make coffee quite a lot in the vlogs. Oh, it's really messy down here. We've got, what's going on down here? We've got like air mattresses and all sorts, just making a mess. Okay, interesting. That wasn't there 5 minutes ago. So yeah, you might know that I make a lot of coffee. I don't actually like coffee that much, but I have one first thing in the morning. Our coffee machine broke. Oh, Marcus wants to go outside. Can we go outside, baby? Come on in. Ready? There we go, good girl. So our coffee machine broke. And because we bought it from John Lewis, and John Lewis are really good at returns, despite the fact we didn't have the receipt anymore, although we had the email, we just said, it's broken, and they literally just sent us a new one, like that, because they're really good. Essentially, it's one of those ones with the, it's a good one, so it has the little wand that will heat the milk up, the milk wand, I think it's called, and I cleaned it, I descaled it, I did everything I could do to try and get it to work, and it just wouldn't work. So they just sent us a new one, which is nice. And I've got another box here, which arrived yesterday, and I don't know what's in it. So I guess I'll open that as well, and we will see. Oh, Martha's doing a poo. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is make some breakfast. I think I'm going to have an omelette, or a frittata. An omelette is folded, right? So I googled this the other day because I didn't know what the difference was. An omelette is folded, a frittata isn't folded, and you finish it under the grill. So I'm making a frittata. So here is how I make my frittata. I have some tomatoes, some goat cheese, some sun-dried tomatoes, some eggs, and a bit of cheese. To be fair, this is mature cheddar. This is kind of an addition to my usual recipe. I'm just going to sprinkle some on top. A bit of oil in my little tiny saucepan here. Come on. Do it in the one hand. Do it in the one hand. There we go. A bit of oil in there. Oh, that's quite a lot, whoopsie. And then I'm going to chop some tomatoes and put them in first, and then the magic happens. When I said the magic happens, it was actually kind of a lie. Basically, I've got 3 eggs in here. I pour them onto my tomatoes, which I've all put face down, so they kind of start to cook and go nice. And then I chop up some, I'm just going to have to rearrange them a bit because they've gone a bit funny, haven't they? I chop up some sun-dried tomatoes, I add some goat's cheese, I put it under the grill, and then I sprinkle some cheese on top. And that is my frittata. Everything's in there now. The bottom is cooked and the top is just about done, so I'm going to put it under the grill to finish it off. I don't know if I'm going to bother putting my cheddar on after all, because I do feel like cheddar and goat's cheese is a weird combination, so I think I will leave it. Check out my breakfast, everyone. I did leave it under the grill for a few seconds too long, hence why my tomatoes now look like olives, but they are definitely tomatoes, I promise. One coffee machine, just kind of doing its setup cycle thing. We are set up and ready to go. This coffee machine's maiden voyage is going to be a flat white with coconut milk. Ta-da! Okay, let's give it a go. Well, too hot, but really nice. I should have left it a minute before I had any. Right, onto the mystery box. AM World. Let's see what's in you. Oh, I'm never going to open this with one hand, am I? I won't give up trying. I think us vloggers could do with like a third hand, you know, one to hold the camera and then 2 to function as a normal human being. Because it's just really difficult and I have no nails. Here we go. Lucky I'm really strong, eh? Okay, this is embarrassing. I know, you're getting somewhere. There we go. I hope there's something good in here. Come on, hands. You got this, I believe in you. Okay, here we go. Right. What do we have in the box? Ooh! We've got... Ooh! Hello! Got a PlayStation 4 in the box. Oh, it's heavy. PlayStation 4 Pro, in fact. That's exciting, isn't it? And there's more stuff in there too. We have, ooh, a couple of games. The Last of Us, that's like that's like the best game in the entire world. I love that game. And Horizon Zero Dawn. So I currently have an Xbox. I'm an Xbox guy, only because when they first came out, that's just what I got. I wasn't really... Before that I had PlayStation 3 and loved it, but then Xbox happened and I just got one. But PlayStation, in my opinion, have much better releases. You know how some consoles have just special releases that only go out on the one console? PlayStation have The Last of Us, which I played on PS3. They have Horizon Zero Dawn, which is this one. Thanks very much, PlayStation. That's super kind of you. I was planning on buying one of these anyway because the Spider-Man game comes out sort of next year sometime, so I was going to wait till nearer that time and get that Spider-Man game. There's more in here though. We have, what's this? What are you? Come on. Come on. Here we go. Gran Turismo. That's exciting. I'm really into cars at the moment, and I haven't played a racing game for a long time, so maybe now's my time. So in one of the boxes was Uncharted, which is another PlayStation exclusive that I love. I played the first two and then went to Xbox, so missed the other ones. Why did I ever go to Xbox, actually, now I think about it? These are so much better. So excited to play that. And Wipeout. Do you remember Wipeout? Wipeout was a game that I played like way back when, and I want to say the Sega Saturn. Like, we're talking 15 years ago? Maybe longer, in fact. Was it Sega Saturn or was it PlayStation 1? I can't remember now, but Wipeout was amazing, and they brought it back. So that is, like, my brother will be so happy to hear that, because we used to play that together. Look at the disc as well. Is that the disc? My mind is blown. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Rosie. That's amazing. I do have a small first world problem now, though, in that doing my job, I get given stuff quite a lot. So I have the Oculus Rift, which and it is connected to this big old thing here. I have the Xbox. I've got all the wires that kind of run everywhere. So I've got this is things for the Oculus Rift here, and this thing is too. I've got the Xbox Connect thing for the Xbox. I've got the actual Xbox itself. I've got the Sky thing. So I think what I'm going to do actually is, when I get home later, is maybe have a big old sort out of this area and just try to like de-wire it. It may mean I have to take the TV off the wall for like a while, just to kind of sort the wires out, because I hate wires and I would really like to sort this out. But now is an excuse, because I've got a PlayStation to set up. That's so cool. Here is today's look, everybody. I'm going to come in closer. Can you see that? I've got this t-shirt from Saint Laurent, which is actually very Halloween-y, totally by accident. Tan mentioned it to me this morning. She's like, oh, you look very Halloween-y. And I was like, why? I didn't even realise it was Halloween today. The jacket is by Coach. And in fact, so is my backpack, which is down here. You've seen this a million times, this backpack, because I wear it all the time. My favourite thing about it is that it has sort of a second zip compartment here where I put my laptop. Because I travel quite a lot, it's really nice to have my laptop stored somewhere else, so I don't have to pull it out whenever I go through security and then like dig around and find a hole for it. It has its own little slot, which makes me very happy. Also, big front pocket, so I keep wires and chargers and adapters and stuff in there. Where do they get to? Trousers are like a lovely sort of forest green colour, and they are by Hackett, and then the boots are by Tod's. That's my look. So I just looked through my last clip and I realised it's a bit shaky. That isn't the camera's fault, that's my fault. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm shooting on a new camera, which I really, really like. The only thing is, my lens is a little, not wide enough. So I've got a 17mm lens on. But this camera is the Olympus Pen F. It doesn't have what's called a full frame sensor. So essentially, it's called a crop body, so you have to... It's confusing and it's camera-y, but essentially it's not 17mm, it's a bit wider. So usually I shoot and I've got more of me in. When I had to turn stabilisation off on this camera to get that, because this camera isn't quite wide enough. When I have stabilisation on, it shoots more like this, and you just kind of got my face. So it's a little shaky at the moment, but I'm planning to pick up a new lens on my way into the city where I'm going now, and I'll put it on, and hopefully it will kind of fix the problem. I can have stabilisation back on. But I really like this camera, and I want it to kind of be my new thing that comes around with me. Usually I shoot on like a vlog camera, which is fine. But this one's much nicer. It shoots in RAW, for one thing, for imagery, so I have more control over all that stuff, and really big files. But also the camera, like the actual video content's really nice. I mean, look, I'm looking through the screen now. It just looks kind of got the nice sort of sexy blurry background and all that stuff. And there's a little switch that I'm looking at right here, and I can control everything. So I can control the color, I can make it go monochrome. Basically, it's really sexy, and I like it a lot. So bear with me, I'm getting a new lens on the way in, and I have the stabilisation on, so if it has been a bit shaky so far, that will change. Okay, so I'm in the office now. I can't get the lens. I've had a look, and for some reason the nearest camera shops, I mean, I can get one, but I don't want to go too far because I've got work to do and I don't want to travel miles to find it. So I've ordered it on Amazon Prime and it'll be with me tomorrow. So I guess the next time I vlog, hopefully I'll be a bit wider and a bit more stable. But until then, I guess you're just going to have to deal with it. Soz about it. Anyway, the time is now 4 minutes past 1 and I need to get some food, and then I'm going to go to Topman because my friend Gemma works there, and she texted me the other day saying they've got a really cool Stranger Things setup. I missed it because I was at Hello World, but they showed the entire season in the... Basically, they've got like they've made the entire store like the upside down. I haven't seen it yet, so I'll go in and check it out. But she told me it was going to be really, really amazing. Invited me along, and I couldn't make it, so I said I would go in on my first day where I was in town, which is today. So I'm going to go check it out, I suppose. But first, food. What do I want? Apparently, because it's Halloween, Daisy explained it. At Halloween, they're giving free food and Pret if you've got a sticker on it.
If there's a sticker that says boo.
If there's a sticker that says boo on your sandwich or soup or anything. Anything, you get it for free. Daisy honestly gets Pret every single day. She's obsessed with the soup. She's so we're going to go to Pret, see if we can get some free food. If not, you're going to go hungry. Luckily, the walk to Pret is about 38 seconds. You go, Gleam's just behind me, you walk down this bit, you've got Eat on the corner there, but you go, do you go left or right, Daisy? My mind's gone blank.
Right, well there are a few Dobson around.
There's Pret everywhere in London, isn't there?
Try as many as possible to find free.
So I think these sort of free boo stickers might be quite rare. But your friend got 2 free sandwiches.
Yeah.
Just text Daisy.
She did say she went to 3 different Prets.
Do you know what? I don't even really want Pret. I'm just doing this for the adventure. I might not even get it, but Daisy really wants it, and I'm up for a bit of fresh air and an adventure. I might get something else. So where's the nearest Pret? I'm confused now. It's down there, right? Yeah. I always think this was Pret, but it's not. It's an Eat, which confuses me. Let's go down here then. So that's what we're looking for, a boo with 2 coffee beans for the zeros, or the O's even. I don't know if you're going to have any luck. They've got to be quite rare, surely, Daisy. She's so excited. She'll do anything for free food. Look, she pounced on it. I bet she won't even care what it is. What if you don't like it, Daisy, when you find it?
I'll give it to you.
I don't want it. No free food, I'm afraid. Poor old Daisy. With actual paid-for soup rather than free soup. I've got coconut flat white, my second one of the day actually. One that I made earlier and then one that I bought. And I got, what did I get here? I think the meatball thing and then a green juice. Okay, on my way to Topshop / Topman now. I'm really excited. So I watched the first episode of season 2 last night. I was planning to sort of binge watch loads of it yesterday. And I was having a day off because yesterday was Monday. And obviously Saturday and Sunday was Hello World. So I was planning to have yesterday off and just kind of binge watch basically all of season 2 of Stranger Things with my wife. But then just stuff happened, and I went to the cinema to see Thor, which by the way, didn't blow me away. I really like Chris Hemsworth as Thor. I just feel like, and I think he's naturally really funny in that role, but I feel like the writing was a bit over the top funny, a bit too much, and I actually think he comes across better as being... He's got great comedic timing, he's really good with his body, but I think he just kind of, it felt a bit too much. Anyway, Stranger Things, I just watched episode 1 of season 2 last night, and I'm really excited to go into the Topshop store now and sort of see the upside down. I don't know how much longer it's there for, and I'm really gutted I missed it over the weekend, because they showed the entire season 2. God, I watched episode 1 last night, and it's so good to have that show back. I forgot how much I missed it. It's so sort of like 80s, and I don't know, I just feel it's like for me, I know it's weird because it's not feel good, but it just kind of is a feel good show in that it's time just to forget about everything else and lose yourself in that world. And what happens, I know some of you by now will have seen the entire thing, because I was talking to people over the weekend who watched the entire thing in one day, so I'm sure you kind of know what's going on, but all I saw yesterday was a big old monster sort of in the sky, so yeah, I'm excited to find out more. This is what happens to Daisy when she doesn't get free, oh, he's getting taller! When you don't get free Pret, that's what happens to Daisy. There's a lot of commotion outside Topshop. Everyone wants to get in. Oh look, there's something happening in the window, can you see that? It's like the science lab. What's going to happen? Oh look, someone's got their head wide up. I like how the Topman sign in the Stranger Things writing.
They're trying to move it.
What's happening there?
She left the castle.
Oh, she's moving things with her mind.
Yeah.
So exciting. So the other window is the Christmas lights set up with the alphabet. I don't know, that can't be in season 2, can it? I don't know, I haven't got that far, but it's definitely in season 1. And we've got a phone here. How does it work, Jem? What do you do?
Pick it up.
You pick it up?
Track.
Okay, Dee, would you mind holding the camera for me?
Yes.
So I pick it up and I dial.
Pick it up, see if there's anyone on the other side.
Okay.
See if you get a message.
I've got static.
Hello.
Oh, hello, someone's there. Hi, how you doing? Hi, you in the upside down? Oh, so I've got a TV. How you doing? I'm chill. That's so clever. That's cool. I'm good at this now. I'm getting good. Bring it towards. My nose doesn't need bleeding either. Keep moving. Bring it. Keep moving. Very, very keep moving. That's good. That's good. Whatever helps. Excellent. Look at Will's little den. How adorable.
You should do like an MTV Cribs thing.
Yeah, it's quite small for Crypto, isn't it? Here's the inside. Look, I got literally the last 2 Stranger Things merch tops that me and Tan are going to wear whilst watching Stranger Things now. I think it won't be till tomorrow, but episode 2, season 2, tomorrow, it's a date. Hiya, so it's now 6:05. You've missed nothing, to be fair. I've been sat here, I wrote a whole scene of my film, and I've been catching up on emails and other Gleam related queries that I had. And now I'm going to an event. To be honest, the event is the wrong direction. I live in West London, and I'm going to East London to Shoreditch, so it means my journey home is going to be a nightmare. But I'm going to a L'Oreal event, so as you might know, if you've been watching me for a while, L'Oreal take me and some of the boys snowboarding once a year, which is really cool, and they're hosting an event about beards and tattoos this evening. I'm not too sure, I don't know much about it, but I said I'd go because I really like the people who organise it. Apparently you can get tattoos there, which I probably will avoid, but I've just found out now that my brother and Leon and Ian are all going, as well as Josh and Jack. So suddenly looking forward to it. I wasn't not looking forward to it before, but suddenly now even looking forward to it even more. So yes, off I go to Shoreditch. In fact, I'm going to be late, so I have to go right now. Lads, we've got Leon Bustin. Hello, mate. We've got Johnny Boy with all the hair. Looking good though, mate, that hair. All the hair. I've literally just walked in and I've seen Carlotta, who's my friend from GQ, getting an actual tattoo right in front of me. I am not even tempted. I wonder if she knew, did she know she was doing this when she got hit? Did she just make it up?
Part of the reason why she came.
Oh, I see, right. I can't imagine just standing up and going, yeah, I'll get a tattoo.
After 1, 2, 3! Please welcome to the stage, brilliant comedian, I love him, his name's Ed Chapman, everybody!
But you stopped clapping before I even took the microphone. Thank you very much.
It's really cool in here. We've got ping pong and arcade games behind me. We've got like big or something this way. We've got darts this way. We've got foosball over there. And we've also got tattoos. In the next room, we've got stand-up comedy. And people are shaving and trimming beards. The reason being, I didn't know this, so I got invited to this quite last minute, but L'Oreal and Movember have teamed up. With today being Halloween, 31st of October, tomorrow's the 1st of November, which is basically the month of Movember, when guys shave their beards off on the 1st of November and then grow their moustache throughout the entire month to raise awareness and money as well for male-specific cancers. Which, you know, after losing my stepdad at the beginning of this year to cancer, to be fair, his wasn't male-specific, he had pancreatic. But, you know, testicular and prostate cancer are massive killers across the entire world. So, really good cause. I had no idea, and I'm here now, and it's a really good night, but also quite touching. There's a lot of beers to be shaved off. Yeah, happy to be here. Oh, hi there. Show us your tummy then. Show us his tummy. Show us his tummy. Oh, look, there it is. Oh, that's soft. Hi. That's a lovely tum. It is. It is. I've missed you today. What a pathetic creature you are. Okay, so I'm home. I have no idea where my wife is, but she's not here. So, just got home, me and the dog. I'm going to end this video here, guys. Thanks very much for hanging out with me today. It is now, it's not that late. It is 25 to 10. So I think I might have a crack at trying to sort these wires out. I actually forgot about all this. You know how this morning I got a PlayStation? Totally slipped my mind. So I might try and sort all this. Oh, she wants to play. Look, she's bringing her bone in. You want to play? Come on in, give it here. Go on, go get it. There she goes. You gotta bring it back. Come on then. Drop it. Good girl. I'm gonna end this video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and I will see you very soon. I've quite enjoyed vlogging today, so maybe I'll vlog some more coming up. Yeah, take it easy. Bye.